Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're going to be playing Turbo Terror. Basically, oops all 5/5s. Pretty much our only threats in the deck are Tolarian Terror and Gurmag Angler. Both of them are 5/5s, they get cost reduced. Gurmag Angler can delve, so you delve away cards in your graveyard and then makes it cheaper. And Tolarian Terror costs one less to cast for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard. So what we want to do is we cast Mental Note and Thought Scour to mill ourselves. We have this new card from Bro, which is Fallaji Archaeologist, and it says when it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. You can return a non-creature, non-land from the cards milled this way into your hand, or you can put a +1/+1 counter on it. So this is another way to mill. It's like the Augur that people were using earlier, but it does a better job. And then we have Brainstorm to sculpt our hand, and this list specifically is from Mogged, who just split the challenge, and he decided to go up to 18 lands, which makes sense to me. Makes your mulligans a little bit easier. And he's playing Spell Pierce in the main deck, so let's switch to that. Okay, so we're playing the 12 cantrips, one more Fallaji, 2 Spell Pierce, and 4 Counterspell as our counter suite. And then we have 3 Unexpected Fangs because there's a huge amount of burn in the meta. 1 Suffocating Fumes to wipe 1/1s, and then the awesome combo of Deep Analysis and mill cards for never running out of cards of our own, and then Snuff Out for instant speed free interaction. So basically the plan is to just slam 5/5s and clear the way, or use Unexpected Fangs to make them huge in race. In the sideboard, we have 1 Dispel and 4 Hydroblast. Hydroblast really good versus red decks. And then 1 Dispel. Rotten Reunion here as a 2-of. 4 Chainer's Edict, 1 Unexpected Fangs, 2 Fumes, and a Nile Spellbomb. Just 1 Nile Spellbomb here. Not sure how much effect that's going to have, but he did win the challenge, so let's make it and let's play it out. I'm not going to make any changes of my own, but something I would consider here is perhaps more Dispels, because you could run into some weird stuff. Run Reunion is pretty good at disrupting combo decks, so if you haven't seen it, it's exile 1 target card from a graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with flashback of 1 and a black. Alright, if you like this kind of content, feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you would have played, let me know if you have any combo decks that you're interested in seeing from me, and then check out the Patreon where you can get the Familiars sideboard guide, which I'll update with the newest list that I've been playing, and then at the $10 level, you can just go ahead and submit a sideboard guide for the month, and I'll write it up for you. Enough of that, let's see you in the matches. Okay, we're on the draw here, and we only have 1 land, so we can't keep it. We're going to mulligan. 2 lands. We actually have 4 lands. We have Brainstorm Mental Note. I'm going to keep, put back an Aquifer. So I have Snuff Out, and I have Brainstorm Mental Note. Are they on walls? No. Bogles. Okay. So Snuff Out's not looking very good. It's going to be a tough matchup for sure. We have Suffocating Fumes that might help. We want to look for counterspells and spell pierces. Cartouche. Okay. Another Bogle. I'm not going to Snuff Out this 1/1. That doesn't help me. Alright, let's Brainstorm. Get rid of this. And Snuff Out. Maybe this Fallaji can block for a little while if we don't get, they don't hit a Rancor or anything. Any sort of large pump spell. Okay, they have 1 card in hand. Abundant Growth, so they cycle. Plan here is just to slam the Mental Note. commune. Not good. What do they find? They find a plains. Okay, so we are at the point where if we find a counterspell, we're pretty live. Spell Pierce is not very good still. We mill Snuff Out Angler. Or Snuff Out and the Aquifer, sorry. One, two, three, four. Okay, I'm gonna brainstorm. Still looking for a counterspell. Found a Spell Pierce. Okay, I'm gonna put back the DA and a land. Play this land out. And I think I'm gonna pass. One, two, three, four, five, six. So after I Thought Scour, I can play a Tolarian Terror for 1 mana. I'm holding up Spell Pierce in case they have an Armadillo Cloak or a Mask, which we can Spell Pierce, which is nice. They didn't play their planes out and got punished. Unfortunately. Sorry, opponent. Okay, so now we have 2 5/5s that we can slam. Four, five, six, seven. So the terror costs 1. I'm probably going to be playing that. Let's brainstorm and see if we can get a counter, though. The only thing that I really want the swamp mana for right now is a Fangs. Found a counterspell. So let's put Aquifer. Put the Deep Analysis down. And then I'll draw the Aquifer, I guess. Just so I have more mana and can keep adding to the board. Play this Terror. And I'm going to pass. Now I'm looking for a Fangs. Cast a Commune, so I'm not going to counter the Commune. We know they have planes in hand. Another Cloak. This is going to get eaten by a counterspell. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Alright. I think it's important for me to look for more counters. Play out this Fallaji. Find 2 Deep Analysis. Just return 1. Okay. Land. Let's play the other one. Thought Scour. Okay. Let's start attacking. Yep. We need to start pressuring them. And hopefully race. Next turn we can play an Angler. Or we can Thought Scour. Deep Analysis from the yard is not super helpful. Although I don't think I can cast it from hand yet. I just have, way too costly. Fumes. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and attack. What Fumes can do is, just get a blowout here. Potentially. We can eat their creatures based off of, just like, having a bigger guy. Let's play the Angler. Let's get rid of the lands first. The other Angler, the Archaeologist. One more. Alright. So we're holding up Thought Scour plus Fumes. If they go for spreading out their... Okay. We win. Snuff outs are not going to be good. Obviously we want the Chainer's Edicts. Potentially the Fangs and the Fumes. That's too many cards. Spell Pierce, Counterspell we want. So let's cut down on Fangs, I guess. And a Deep Analysis. We weren't really even able to cast the Deep Analysis in that game, so let's just keep our life gain so that we can claw back into the game, plus the counter spells, and then the Fumes to clean up. Alright, that's maybe we should be on 4 Fumes. Basically, the Fumes are going to be allowing us to get value out of our Chainer's Edicts. Okay, I'm keeping this. I'll put back 1 land. They play a Bogle. So we're looking to play Ice Tunnel and then get Edict online. So we need to be able to Edict them before they play a second creature, but they have a Colony Guard in here. So there goes our Edict value. I mean, they know that we're going to be on that plan, so it makes sense for them to do that. They cast a Commune with Spirits, and they're looking for either a Plains or an enchantment. They get a Forest. So no good enchantments and no Plains. Let's brainstorm. The Fumes we want. Get back and put back an Angler. Put back. I guess we could just get rid of both Anglers. And then Thought Scour ourselves, and then... Or we just get back both the Anglers, and then play the land. Draw the Angler. That makes the most sense. So the next turn, we'll cast Fumes and then untap and Chainer's Edict. And then we'll go Thought Scour, play some creatures. Alright, they have an Abundant Growth. Communes again, looking for another enchantment. Puts Rancor in their hand. Alright, so we're going to get hit for 4 here. But if they Rancor, then on their turn, there's a Cartouche of Solidarity. Alright, somewhat expected. Now they're going wider. Can't attack with your plant. Well, you could attack, but they decline. Let's pass. So if they cast Rancor on the plant or the warrior token, I'll just cast Fumes in response. Gets a Utopia Sprawl. And then what? Nothing so far. 2 mana. Scary. Rancor, okay. Now it's a 4/2. Another Rancor. I think we have to take the 7 in case they play out another Bogle. Yeah, because we need this Chainer's Edict to work. Alright, Fumes. They could have a Dispel and that would wreck us. Alright. Chainer's Edict you. And then we'll cast a Mental Note. Draw a card. Pass. So we milled 2 Fallaji, a Chainer's, and then the Mental Note. Looks like it's more likely that we'll be able to cast the Anglers than the Terror. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thought Scour. Okay. Alright, they have double Rancor again. So we need land fumes or we need a Chainer's Edict once more. They're going to hit us for 5. Let's Thought Scour ourselves. There's a Chainer's Edict, but doesn't help. Alright, we play some 5/5s. I don't think we're going to win here unless we draw into a Fumes or an Edict. I most likely made a mistake there where I didn't upkeep the Thought Scour. Because that would have drawn me past these Gurmag Anglers that are not doing anything here. Oh man, blowout. So now we get to attack for 10. With this Angler. And attack for 10. I don't think they can win now. Got really lucky off the top. Pyroblast? Okay. I didn't expect that at all. So they have to rip a creature off the top or they're dead. We're just passing back and forth the insanity. We're going to draw, and then, okay, what do they have? They rip a creature. Young Wolf. Rancor, Rancor. Okay. So now we just swing with 1. Pass. We have a Spell Pierce, so if they have an Armadillo Cloak or an Ancestral Mask, it's going to get countered. Alright. Block. Plays double Rancor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, this is pretty good. Let's go ahead and attack. If they block, I'll just play another Angler. No blocks. And we'll gain some life. So now they're at 4, and they can't really attack. They'd have to hit a Mask. 2 cards in hand, though. 2 mana. Oh no, we can't actually Spell Pierce them. It's not going to do anything. Plays Abundant Growth. Alright. Another Abundant Growth. Now they have 4 mana in play. We're looking for them to brick or hit the Mask. Alright. So I'll swing for lethal. They have to block. I'm just trying to get their creature off the table so that if I draw a Chainer's Edict, it's going to be better. Okay, that thing dies. They get their Rancors back. Land, Angler. Play another 5/5. Threaten lethal once more. Can we fade a creature? Looks like they drew a land. And we win. Alright. 5/5s are strong. We'll see you in round 2. Okay. I think I'm going to keep, since we have the Brainstorm mental note, to shore up our hand, and we have Spell Pierce if we need to. Alright. We're up versus the mirror. What do I want to do then? I'm going to lead on Island. Go ahead and play Mental Note end step. Themes Pierce. So hopefully we can get past them by having... Okay, so they Mental Note themselves. Fangs. Mental Note. I'm playing the Ice Tunnel here, and then I will probably try to Brainstorm on their end step. They cast a Mental Note. Can't do anything about that. Ghastly Demise. Plays a Tolarian Terror. Okay, so we can snuff out their terror. I'm gonna Brainstorm. Put back 2 lands, or... Yeah, I can't really afford to draw these lands. So, upkeep. I'm going to upkeep Mental Note so that I don't get Spell Pierced or countered. Alright, we draw some Unexpected Fangs and a counterspell. Plays Aquifer. We can snuff out and pay the ward, but we can't do very much else. No creatures. They're bashing. Plays an Angler. Okay. So let's attempt to counter. They have to counter back. And then I can snuff out the... I can kill the Tolarian Terror with my snuff out. Alright. Draw. Spell Pierce you right back. Now what we're looking for is an Angler, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get it. That's dead. We're under huge clock pressure though, so let's Brainstorm. Put back Ice Tunnel, Island, Land, cast Mental Note. Draw another land. We're likely dead here now. They're just going to get in for 5, and if they have another one, we're dead. We need a creature. 1, 2, 3. So it plays another Angler. So this is a blind draw, or I can draw 2. Alright. Playing the Angler out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Land. Thought scar myself again. Looking for more creatures. I mill an Angler. I think we're going to lose. We have to block. Now I need to draw a creature off the top and a counterspell. We just didn't draw any creatures with a mental note. Okay, angler. If they have counterspell, we're hosed. Get ready. Okay, they got us. Classic mirror. Alright. So that's not good. We obviously want the Chainer's Edicts. We want the Rotten Reunions, I believe. Maybe? Maybe not. I think I'm going to take out the Snuff Outs. And then... one Fangs. So Rotten Reunion can protect against Chainer's Edicts from our opponent. Maybe the Nile Spellbomb is good. I don't think I want to fight on that axis. It's just a cantrip, really. Dispel could be good. Alright, we can't keep this. We don't have any cantrips whatsoever. I'm going to keep. We have Brainstorm, Thought Scour. I'm going to have to put back a Chainer's Edict. And lead on... If I lead on Ice Tunnel, then I can go Brainstorm, Thought Scour one turn. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hopefully they have a tap land. Getting everything Spell Pierce would suck. They're going to Preordain. They're passing. We're going to pass, and then see if they do something. Okay, they Mental Note. Alright, they're playing Spell Bombs. We're going to Brainstorm. Thought Scour ourselves. We get that Deep Analysis value. Love it. Let's see if they have the Thought Scour. They have Nile Spellbomb. That's okay. So we're going to DA, leaving up Spell Pierce. Alright. So we have... Okay. Alright, they're going to cast this Fallaji. Mills Terror, Angler, Fallaji. Doesn't get any value. Lucky for us, I guess. Wow. Mental Note. Okay. Mills Island, Spell Pierce. So they have no swamp, no black mana whatsoever. Alright, we're going to play out this Fallaji Archaeologist. What do we get? Counterspell Edict. I'm going to get the counterspell back. Yeah. And then 5. Let's Angler here. I want to do that right now. Thinking about it. Alright, I think I'm just going to play another Archaeologist. I should have played the Angler, because they have the Spellbomb in play. That didn't make any sense. Alright, your turn. That was dumb. Yep. Oh well. Pass. They Brainstorm. Probably gonna Thought Scour. We just keep making land drops though, which is nice. And we have Counterspell if we untap and they don't have a creature. We have double Chainer's Edict to get past their creatures. They have a Terror and another Terror. Alright. Cast Mental Note. Mill Terror, Brainstorm. Land. Let's go ahead and Edict them. I'm going to get rid of their Fallaji. Pass. We could chump with one of our Archaeologists. Thought Scour themselves. Mill Spell Pierce Ice Tunnel, so they still have no black mana. There, they found it. Alright, block. Edict you. We have a Counterspell, and we have a Spell Pierce. I think this turn I'm going to attack. Just take the 5. If I can get another swamp land, then I can start double edicting. We have Counterspell for their Angler here. They'd have to have Counterspell or Spell Pierce again. Which they certainly could have, but they've milled a couple of Spell Pierces, I think. They've milled 2 Spell Pierces. They have Counterspell in hand. Which they do. Okay. Let's see if we can draw a Terror. Rotten Reunion. Doesn't help me very much. Play Angler. Pass. I think, so I just seriously misplayed by not playing that Angler and letting them get the value. And I think that cost me the game here. They have 2 cards in hand. I will block here. Play another Archaeologist. Milling Chainer's Edict, Ice Tunnel. Very weird game. So they're going to Edict us, and then I'm going to, in response, Rotten Reunion their Edict. They mental note themselves. Okay. So there we get to sacrifice this decayed zombie token. Pass. I'm just going to trade. And then I'm going to eat their other edict, I believe. And pass. Well, I guess I can attack, but it doesn't really matter. Everybody's down to nothing. They Thought Scar themselves. They get rid of an Angler, which is nice for me. They've played 2 spell bombs already, so who knows if they have another one. For Deep Analysis is a great draw for them. We're looking for a swamp. Okay, we're keeping lands in hand for Brainstorm. I don't actually know how many I've played already. They cast a Consider. Brainstorms, we've cast 1, 2. They mill a Deep Analysis. Oh, we're hosed. Oh no, they kept the card on top. Interesting. They kept the card on top and then did nothing. Alright, I guess I'll Thought Scar myself. Trying to draw. Could actually Thought Scour them. Fangs is interesting. I mill Terror Thought Scour. Okay. I probably should have milled my opponent to try to mill them out. They play a Terror. Okay. Deep Analysis. We are looking to draw a terror. We're at 2. Okay, we have nothing. We'll go to game 3, or match 3. Okay, round 3. We are on the play. I'm going to keep. Play out an Aquifer and then see what happens from there. They have an upkeep stop, which is interesting. Don't know what that means. Drawsforge Bridge. Okay. I'm going to play out an island and pass. Looking to counterspell their Wellspring. I'm going to counterspell this because it stops them from having Deadly Dispute target right now. Let's Thought Scour. Find a Spell Pierce. So I'll play this Aquifer and pass. We have 4 in the yard, so the terror costs 3. Going to Spell Pierce that. Keep them off of artifacts. Now they have nothing to dispute in play. They can't play Metallic Rebuke. Cast a Thoughtcast. Pretty good. Land. Terror. 5, 6, 7. Play an Angler. I have 2 5/5s. And we have Snuff Out and Fangs. They have to double blast to get past them. Plays a Wellspring. Okay. 5 artifacts are in play, so they can cast a Mirror Enforcer right now. Chainer's Edict. Well, I didn't expect that. Cast this Fallaji. And we get back a Mental Note. Cast a Mental Note. Oh, we win! Hooray! Okay, obviously we want Fumes. It's possible that Rotten Reunion could be good here, in the face of their, Hydroblast is probably good. Rotten Reunion can stop them from making an advantage with their Blood Fountains, potentially, but Nile Spellbomb might be better in that spot. They showed us they have Chainer's Edicts. I don't know. So the thing that I'm most likely going to see out of them is Pyroblasts. So bring in these. I think I'm gonna just cut these counter spells. 3 Hydros, 2 counters, 2 Spell Pierce. Try to lean on have a Terror and then Unexpected Fangs it and keep it protected. I'm not sure. Hydroblast can kill either their this is not very good. But we're on the draw. I guess I'm keeping. For science, right? We have no black mana. We have no cantrips. They milled a 5. Okay, I like that. It's good for me. Alright, plays a Mistvault Bridge. We draw a Terror and pass. If they play any red thing here, we're going to Hydra it, but they don't. Pass. So that's their dispute target, especially off of their mulligan. Okay, let's see what they do. Draws a card and passes. Our turn. We have to play out this island. We draw another Snuff Out, so now we're severely punished for a very, very, very greedy keep. The only thing that could fix this right now is Brainstorm into Thought Scour. They play a land and pass. We found the ice tunnel, okay. We're holding up Counterspell. They have 4 artifacts in play, so a Mirror Enforcer cost 3, now it costs 2. Now it costs 1. Plays Chromatic Star. Passes. No Thought Scour myself. Looking for a land, trying to get cards in the yard. An Archaeologist, so let's just play that out. They have a Hydroblaster and Counterspell or whatever. Okay. Or maybe they'll just Deadly Dispute here. No, they're gonna play counter. Alright, I don't know if that's what they wanted to counter, but okay. So we have just 1 instant and sorcery in the graveyard with Thought Scour. We can just proceed to snuff out everything. They have a Reckoner's Bargain. Wellspring. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. Thoughtcast. Alright, we'll probably just play out an Angler here. Now we can protect it with the Counterspell and the Hydroblast. They have to... that's annoying. It didn't cost us that much, though, I guess. Deadly Dispute. They draw more cards. I feel that this deck is probably well positioned against Affinity if we can just not brick. And we're bricking because we kept the hand with no ways to do anything else. Just play this land and pass. It's an unfortunate game where we just sit here. I'll just Hydroblast that, I guess. Let's say it resolves. Plays a Wellspring and draws another card. Okay. Plays a Mirror Enforcer. We can start snuffing things now. So let's kill this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to get to the point where I can cast the Terror with Counterspell and Hydroblast. They have enough mana to flash back their Chainer's Edict. Alright, well, I will just kill this now. Now the Terror costs 4. Let's draw some cards. That was pretty expected, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the Terror costs 3. Ugh. I would like to just go to the next game, but I don't think we're out of it. Even though opponent is blasting us. Thoughtcast. Enforcer again. Alright, now we're just gonna scoop and go to the next game. Max Fax. Alright, I would rather have Dispel, I guess, than that third Hydro. And we'll play like that. We have a Thought Scour, we have an Angler in hand. I'm gonna keep it. We have Fangs as well, and Dispel. So let's play the Aquifer and pass. And then we're looking to, I guess, draw into Brainstorms. Let's see what we draw. There's a Brainstorm. We milled Archaeologist Angler. They play a Wellspring. Okay. Pretty standard setup turns here. Let's see if we can use our Brainstorm and work with the Archaeologist, but we whiff. Okay, so let's put back Fangs. Land. Play this land. So next turn we're going to draw the land, play the Archaeologist, and get the Fangs. Alright, we draw our land. We can actually Brainstorm into Archaeologist again, but I don't think we want to do that. Play the Archaeologist. We know we can pick up the Fangs. They have a Metallic Rebuke, I guess, which is Dispel. They're confused as to why they can't play blue, so they have to sacrifice this. That makes sense. And now they're going to tap their lands in their Wellspring and play a Metallic Rebuke. And we just have a Dispel, so it's fine. Ugh. I clicked too fast. I wanted to get that Fangs. That stinks. We play a Wellspring. 8 cards in hand, plays a Mistvault Bridge. I'm going to Brainstorm, back the DA, land, play this land, Thought Scour ourselves. Now we can play the Angler, then get rid of some creatures, lands, and I guess one other spell. Let's see, we have Mental Note. Have a Pyroblast, maybe. I'll just Mental Note here. Now I'll cast the Angler. Do. Okay. Definitely could have a Pyroblast at this moment, so I'm not going to play out the Tolarian Terror. We will swing for 1. What are you Okay. Now I'll play the Terror. Now you have to have Pyroblast again. Deadly Disputes. We're holding Hydroblast and Fangs in hand, and we can redraw with the 3 deep analysis in the yard. That's pretty good. Plays a Chromatic Star. Plays Krark-Clan Shaman. So they can sacrifice their entire board, which is, I guess, fine for me. That's a lot of resources gone. I don't understand. Okay. We lost 2 creatures. That doesn't seem worth it at all. And they have to discard the hand size. Okay, we have another Angler. Let's DA first. Play a Terror. Play an Angler. Alright, we're back to where we started, and they lost their entire board. So I think we win. It's game 3, right? Okay, they Blood Fountain. So next turn they can get back their Krark, but we have Hydroblast for it. No, I don't know what they are going to do here. Okay. They deadly dispute. Now they have potential for a pyro. But they can't pyro the terror at the moment. Plays a Mirror Enforcer. Okay. We're going to attack with everything. And then Fangs. I would just kill this. Blast you. Deep Analysis. Okay, we have Brainstorm Mental Note. Another angler that we could play out right now, but I think it's probably not worth it. They're already dead next turn if they don't do anything. And we have Hydroblast for their Quark if they get it back and sacrifice their entire board. If they sacrifice their entire board, they're dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. 1-2. Plays Reckoner's Bargain, so they can gain some life. They're going to go to 10. Plays a land, and I'm expecting them to just... Okay, no concession. Because they have the Mirror Enforcer. Alright, so we're going to... Do we brainstorm upkeep Mental Note, or just wait for it? Let's wait. So how do we win? We draw Snuff out. So let's go land. Deep Analysis. Cast Brainstorm. Back this, and a land. Land. Mental Note. Let's brainstorm again, looking for a Snuff out. We didn't find it. Alright, put back land archaeologist. Now I'm going to attack with everything. But I have to block, so their Mirrored Force is just dead. I was just trying to win that turn. Alright, we gain 6 and go to 19. And your turn. They're going to untap. Get everything back. So I'm going to get back the Mirror Enforcer or Chainer's Edict. Okay. I guess we sacrifice this one. They could have Pyroblast plus pay the ward cost, and we have Hydroblast. Looks like that's going to be the case. They have their own angler. Okay. It's getting interesting. Draw. Attack. I don't have any Chainer's Edicts in the deck, I think. I don't remember exactly how I sideboarded it, to be honest. Okay, let's kill that angler. They have a Fangs of their own. Oh no, they're going to Reckoner's Bargain it. That's pretty nice. They go to 12. We are going to cast Archaeologist. We know we have a land on top. And then that resolves. We pick up the Snuff out. Perfect. And we will Thought Scour ourselves. And then play out the angler. Let's see. Land, 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 creature, creature. Alright. Pass. We have double Hydroblast for the Quarks. We're at 14 cards in the library, though, which is sketchy. Okay. So now what do, opponent? You get back your Quark Clan Shamanons. You wipe your entire board. No, they're getting back Enforcer Angler. Okay. So we can snuff out the Enforcer and counterspell the Angler. Mirror Enforcer again. Here comes the counterspell. They have a Pyroblast? Negate. Okay. So, guess we're looking for another Fangs. Terror. Alright. I think I'm going to lead on attacking. Maybe I should draw some cards first. With mental note. See what we draw. We're going to mill, snuff out Ice Tunnel. Draw Deep Analysis. Let's attack. Bam, bam. They'll probably trade the Anglers. Alright, they know we have Snuff Out, though. Okay, this is fine. Kill that. Play Terror. Alright, so I think I have to pass and hold up the Hydroblasts for the Quark. They have 4 cards in hand. Play a Blood Fountain. We might lose here. I should maybe consider Thought Scouring them. Just so I can draw a card but not deck out. That's probably what I need to do. I think all of our snuffs are gone. They're going to get back Angler Enforcer. Okay, it plays a Mirror Enforcer. Alright, well, I mean, Blood Fountain seems pretty good. I have 1 Snuff Out left, maybe? Let's see. Yes. 1, 2, 3. I really expected them to try to go for the white plan, but they did not. So what do I mill from them? Deadly Dispute. We found a Fang, so this is good. We can kill the Angler or the Enforcer. Okay, draw a card. Snuff Out. Okay, kill this. Attack step. Attack, attack. A block. We cast a Fangs. Make it a 6/6. Their thing dies. They go to 6. And then we pass. I want to cast Deep Analysis, but I don't have time. Or the mana. That's all of our Snuff Outs. Blood Fountain again. Okay. Will they have enough? They do have enough to keep doing this. This is really frustrating. I don't even know how many creatures we have left. Get back Quark Clan Shaman Mirror Enforcer. At least we can counter the Shaman this time. No thanks. Now they're dead, I think. No thanks. What a wacky game. Mirror Enforcer. Okay. 1 card in hand for the opponent. And we got there. Alright. On to the next. Round 4, we're on the play. Let's go. Well, we have Terrors and blue mana and counterspell. I'm going to keep it. Play land. We'll play the island. Nobody knows what we're on. Bob is topless as our opponent. Okay. Interesting. We will Thought Scour ourselves. Draw an Archaeologist. I'm a little bit concerned about this forest. I'm going to pass. Yeah, we want a counterspell. I think that might be on walls. Wall of Roots. I'll just counter. Play Fallaji or Mental Note. Play Mental Note. Try to draw land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, pass. We have Deep Analysis in the graveyard, which is nice. Spell Pierce for their draw spells. Snuff Out for their creature. Exiles a Rift Sower, plays a land, plays Winding Wave, which we're going to Spell Pierce. It's all coming up roses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we can play a Terror right now, or we can play, I think I'm going to try to draw a land. Okay. Now we Snuff Out on board. And just slam some Terrors. Lead the Stampede. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Puts Grizzly. They have Grizzly, Quirion Ranger, Axebane. Pass. Let's brainstorm first. Fumes. And gonna be Angler, I think. Or the Archaeologist. I just have more threats. Huh. Probably the Angler. We have 4 5/5s already. Let's Mental Note. Play out a Terror. Next turn we have 3 more. Alright. So this is coming off Suspend. The only thing we care about is killing this Axebane, I think. What do you got? Snuff Out is for the Guardian. We're just chilling, waiting for them to play it out. They have 4 cards, well, 4 mana. Okay, they're gonna play a Guardian. All right. They're thinking it through. They're tapping the mana. They're untapping the mana. Play the Quirion Ranger. Sure. They have 5 cards in hand, so 3 of them are unknowns. 3 mana. Axebane Guardian. Yep. Try to kill it. Snuff Out resolves. Alright, and then we'll go land. Play a Terror. Play a Terror. And play a Terror. F6. We can attack for 20 next turn. Can you win? Bob is topless and confused. What you gonna do, Bob? Could be anything. So, another thing that our sideboard is not super well set up against this. The Fangs don't matter. The Edicts are basically the only thing we're gonna bring in. Potentially the Rotten Reunion and Spellbomb. The Hydroblast could come in because they have the Tuk-Tuks. Alright. They have the Grizzly in hand. Just wait on that. They're thinking about what to do. They have 4 or 5, and then they can pick up the forest and replay it, so that'd be 6, and have the Rift Sower for 7. Shield Wall Sentinel. So that's going to grab them another Guardian, I imagine. Could get them the Tuk-Tuk, and then they can, like, Rift Sower, play the Tuk-Tuk this turn, and then try to go off on their next turn. But they still have to block at least 2 of my creatures. So they're in a really bad position at this point. They are considering their options with the Shield Wall. Okay, they're going to play out the Axebane. So it looks like that is going to be the plan. Try to win next turn. Plays Axebane Guardian. Okay, so they are going to block with these 2 creatures and leave these. So what we are looking to do is find a Snuff Out. We have a counterspell. Step 1 is attack with everything. And then if we brainstorm into an untapped land, we can play the Archaeologist and put the Deep Analysis in the graveyard. And then pick it back up. Or, no, we can't pick up the Snuff Out. Okay. They're gonna untap and sacrifice the Rift Sower and the Shield Wall Sentinel. Okay, that makes sense. They go to 5. Cast a Brainstorm. Put back Deep Analysis. Deep Analysis. Play land. We're going to pick back up our Deep Analysis. No, undo. Okay, sorry, that was confusing. I want the Brainstorm. That way I can try to find a Snuff Out if things go pear-shaped. 2 mana. Battlement. So now this taps for 2. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. What are you going to do? We have Counterspell in hand. We could counter their untapper, the Freed from the Real. So if they have Freed from the Real right now, then they win with the Vivian's Grizzly. Because they just look at the top of their deck. And if you're not aware of this, it says look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker, you can reveal it and put it in your hand. So then they just draw every single non-land in their deck until they find their win condition, and then they win the game. They're going to play out Adrift of Phantasms. Okay. So that means that they're going to have to untap this, and then this taps for 3 now. But that doesn't win the game. Okay. If they have another Quirion in hand, they can play Quirion. So they have Forest, Vivian, and 2 unknowns in hand. If they have another Quirion, maybe they can do it. Because this taps for 3. No, there's end up scoop-a-dooping. We can't draw any more cards. Okay, fine. Fangs, we don't need. Suffocating Fumes, I don't... That could be good, right? Against the Quirion and then the other thing. I don't know. I think I just want as much removal as I possibly can with the Chainer's Edict. Take out the Fumes. I don't know. I think that's probably fine. Maybe Deep Analysis is not where we want to be. Or we could put in 1 Fumes. I don't know if there will be enough time to be able to cast the Deep Analysis, basically. Okay, we found Snuff Out. We have Brainstorm. I'm going to keep. They have a Shield Wall. They have a Cerulean Caretaker. We have Ice Tunnel and pass. So we have turn 0 Snuff Out. The Leaf Caller. This is a reason to play the... okay, got some Winding Way. This is a reason to play Fumes. They find land, lead the Stampede, Caretaker, Battlement. Okay, pass. Brainstorm. Darn. Put back these 2 lands. Play land. So we're Brainstorm locked here. Battlement is going to eat the Snuff Out. Okay. Plays Battlement. Plays a Caretaker. Gets in for 1, I guess. Let's just get rid of that for now. Draw. Brainstorm. Found the Thought Scour, so get rid of this. Get rid of an Angler. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the angler there. We're gonna thought scour. I found another angler. This costs 3. Next turn will cost 2. Okay, so the plan is to snuff out whatever mana producer they have, and then play some terrors. Play Axebane, okay. Gets in for 1. Draw. Counterspell. Kill that. Pass. Played that already, I believe. So I have 5 unknowns in hand. 4 unknowns in hand. What could it be? Three mana. I basically think I just counterspell anything and then drop 3 5/5s. Pressure them. Lead the Stampede would be a problem. They're going to cast a Shield Wall Sentinel, it looks like. So we'll counter it. Now we can go Terror, Terror, Angler. Attack. I've already cast 2 Rainstorms. Go Terror. Terror. Angler. Alright, your turn. I have 20 power. 3 unknowns. What do you got? They have to have quite a good hand here. I don't know what they would be able to have. Maybe like a Lead the Stampede. I don't really know. They can't cast any of their payoffs and do anything with them. Lead the Stampede would probably be the best play. Or like if they have Axebane Freed payoff right now, then they could win next turn and not die here. Although they're going to have to block at least 2 of the creatures, so then it's not going to be able to tap for everything. They're going to drift for Drifter, or for Drift, and maybe just play a Reaping. Maybe pull some Marasa here. They can only make 2 mana. Alright, we win the game. Snuff out too strong. Bye-bye to the walls. We are here in round 5 on the draw. We have basically nothing in hand except counterspells, so it's very reactive. We have Unexpected Fangs. I think I have to mulligan. This is a bit better, I think. I'm going to keep and just get rid of... Do I get rid of a land? Probably the land. And then we'll lead on Contaminated Aquifer. Okay, potentially Tron out from the opponent. Aquifer, go. So dealing with fogs is going to be pretty frustrating for us. Okay, it's Turbo Fog. So remember I said I wanted more dispels? This is why I wanted more dispels. Okay, let's go with Thought Scour. Land. Mental Note. We have Deep Analysis in the yard. No creatures yet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a very tough matchup for me, I think. Snuff out's pretty bad. Let's draw some cards. I'm going to discard the Snuff out. And then next turn I'm looking to Brainstorm Thought Scour. Okay, they're going to 21. Prepared to fog us out. Pieces of the puzzle, and they find land they can't take, and then impulse, pieces, weather, stream. They take pieces and stream. Alright, Brainstorm. Put back land and fangs, although that does increase our clock. Land and Thought Scour, I guess. Terror costs 2. So we'll go land, mental note, play the terror, and pass. Once again, we're going to have brainstorm into mental note set up. It's going to be tough for us to win. They're going to be able to stream us out pretty well. We just need more creatures so that we can start like threatening lethal every single turn so that they fog constantly. Stream me? Okay. Spell Pierce, Snuff Out, Deep Analysis. Okay. Kind of unexpected. I'm going to use my mana and brainstorm right now. They're going to cast a Behold. So we will be bashing for 6 this turn. We'll put back land. Upkeep, mental note. Draw the terror. Land, let's go terror. Terror. Fangs this. Attack. Now next turn they have to fog or die. They can't really afford to tap very low because I have the counter spell. Okay, draw. I'm going to lead on drawing some cards. Land. I don't really want to play into their weathers. I guess I'm just going to swing out. They have a moment's peace. Pretty expected. So here I think I brainstorm and then use the Fallaji. Okay, counterspell. Let's put back Fangs, Thought Scour, play the Fallaji, and then pick up the Thought Scour. Next turn we have double counterspell. So what's the storm count? Looks like 15. I think I'm just going to play this terror right now. Hopefully they don't have a Weather the Storm. Storm count is 5. Pass. They're impulsing, looking for a weather. Do they have it? Oh man, we got off. Super lucky right there. Okay, what are we gonna do? They're going for the moment's peace. Do I counterspell? It's lethal this turn if I can get it through. They have a Dispel. They just have another moment's peace. Have a Tangle. Okay. I'm gonna Thought Scour you. Maybe me again. Snuff Out is bad. Alright, pass turn. They have to draw another fog. Luckily, because they played Tangle, we can just, like, they should have just waited to play the Tangle, probably. This is going to be, like, our board is not set up for this whatsoever. Now, Spellbomb can be helpful. Rotten Reunion might be helpful. Dispel. I don't know if anything else is going to be good. Looking for a counterspell here. Frustrating. Take this counterspell. Doesn't matter at this point. Now we have a giant board. We have enough to kill you. They cast a Behold. I feel like I can't counter that. I hate playing against fog. But it happens. And the weather storm. I think I'm just going to go to game 2. Spellbomb. Obviously the snuff outs are coming out. I don't think the fangs matter. Dispel. We can bring in the fumes as a cantrip. And then bring the rotten reunions to get rid of their stream of thoughts. And also the moments pieces. What else do we want? I guess one unexpected fangs or one hydroblast. Fangs is probably going to be it. Just increase our clock a little bit. So we need a couple fast 5/5s and some disruption, basically. We're on the play. Looking for a fast hand. I'm gonna keep. Just go land mental note. Turn to archaeologist. Mill 2 mental notes. Or a mental note and an island. Alright, that was kind of a bummer. Oh, they have a Bajuka Bog. Look at that. Fancy, fancy. Well, we have a 1/4, so what are you going to do? Ping you. We're going to end step cycle the fumes. 2 mana cantrip. Not very good. We lost 1 terror, so we have 7 5/5s left in the deck. And opponent is considering their land drops. Plays Growth Chamber, picks up the Bajuka Bog. Okay. So here I can either... I can just blind Thought Scour or Deep Analysis and lose the second card. I'm gonna Deep Analysis. Swing out. Next turn we can get the Angler on the board, probably. They're going to probably play out their Bajuka Bog to eat the Deep Analysis, though. Which makes sense to me. Otherwise, I don't really know what they're going to do. 2 mana. Cast an Impulse. Cool. Of note, this specific Impulse is the cheaper Impulse because it's foil. But Impulse was reprinted, so they could have just gotten rid of... They could have gotten the cheap reprint one. 1 mana. Stream of Thought me. Now they play their bog. Draw a card. Thought Scour. Alright. Mental note. Play out the Angler, play a land, and attack. Now they're on a 3-turn clock. We have Counterspell and Spell Pierce for that final turn. They're picking up the Bojuka Bog yet again. Okay. Play out the Ice Tunnel. We're gonna go for attack. Okay. Thought Scour. So if I Thought Scour right now, if I whiff, this costs 5, so I should wait. Plays a Thornwood Falls. So I go to 12. So it's a 2-turn clock. I'm gonna Thought Scour myself. We bend the Spell Bomb. And we did whiff, as I thought. Land. This costs 5. Play the Terror. Alright. 2-turn clock for you. We have a bunch of counters for the next turn. They could have a Fog right now, though. No Fog. Alright. Maybe we'll be able to get there. The problem would be if they have Fog plus Weather plus counter. They have Bojuka Bog in hand and 6 unknowns. Bunch of mana. That stinks. So we're looking for a Rotten Reunion here. Land. Pass. Maybe I shouldn't F6. Just waiting. They cast their Moment's Piece as expected. We're gonna deep analysis. And then draw some more cards. Alright, I'll just play nothing. I think I'm gonna end step Rotten Reunion, their Stream of Thought. And then I'm holding the land so I can brainstorm. They have 4 cards in hand. Three mana, so I assume they're gonna have a pieces here. They don't play the pieces. I'm gonna get rid of your Stream of Thought. Basically, trying to cut them off of looping. Okay, that worked. We're untapping. Moments piece. Okay. Let's get rid of the moments piece. Dispel. Brainstorm. Get rid of these 2 lands. Augur ourselves. Another Rotten Reunion. Okay. So I'm gonna do it on their turn. No, right now it's probably better, right? Get rid of this moments piece. Oh, I shouldn't be adding to the storm count right now. Oh my god. Negate. Okay. Then I'll just do it again. Let's see if they have Weather the Storm. They don't. Or they don't appear to. I don't remember. I think they moments pieced us, but we'll just attack for funsies. We have double Spell Pierce, so if they tap out to try to brain freeze us, basically, with the Stream of Thought, we can Spell Pierce some of their streams. They have 2 cards in hand. Three mana. Cast Pieces of the Puzzle. Okay. Moments Piece, Weather the Storm. That's annoying. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. Chooses Behold and Moments Piece? Okay. Did not expect that. Let's brainstorm and step, I guess. I have a lot of mana. I should wait. If I find Counterspell, they're dead. Did not find it. Put back Ice Tunnel Island. So I'm just gonna take it. They're gonna Moments Piece us here. Then they have Behold in hand, which we can counter. So let's brainstorm again. Put back land. I'm gonna cast this DA. I don't know why I did that. Lay out the Archaeologist. Alright, let's see what we draw. Dispel. Okay, that's good. So now they have to Behold looking for Stream. If they stream us, we're dead now. So here I Spell Pierce. Pretty easy Spell Pierce. They have 1 card in hand. They're looking at top decking. If they top deck the stream, we're dead. And if they don't, maybe we can win this game. Then we'll be on to game 3. Play a Desert. So they whiffed, but they have the stream. Stinky. Alright, they just always had it. That's fine. Okay. You win, Fogger. And we will go ahead and concede. So the problem that we had here, we did finish 3-2, is that this specific list was likely just created to win the challenge metagame, and we did win against Affinity, which was great. We can win against Mirrors, potentially with the Rotten Reunions, and the Edicts. I just think that it's very frustrating playing against Turbo Fog, and this deck is not well set up to beat that. We only have one Dispel, a couple of counter spells. I mean, if they can get a Fog Lock, we're just dead. And they Stream of Thought us, it's pretty easy. So I liked playing this deck overall. I enjoyed snuff outing some walls. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.